This is one of the craziest sovereign citizen cases I've ever seen, where the driver gets into a minor traffic altercation with another driver and attempts to teach him a lesson by punching him in the face.
Hey, how are you, man? Were you guys just involved in an altercation or maybe a road rage incident with somebody?
Yeah, that bastard was a road rager.
Okay, all right. Would you mind to step out with me real quick? Just talk to me so I can get your side of the story?
But I can talk to you right here.
No, I'm asking you to step out, okay? So you can step out or I can help you out. It's your choice.
We're investigating crime,
Listen,
sir.
you don't have the right to put your hands on me. I'm talking to you.
Nobody's going to put their hands on
I'm
anybody.
cooperating. I'm talking.
Refusal to exit a vehicle on a car stop is clear Supreme Court, Pennsylvania versus Mims. The officers absolutely have the right to have you exit the car. This confrontation looks very bad from the beginning.
And I'm asking you to step out so I can talk to you.
I'm not going to step out of my vehicle for what?
Do you have your ID, sir?
I sure do.
Okay, let me see it, please.
Let me get my video going.
Okay, get your video going.
Okay, if you look here, this is a very interesting piece to this video. In this back rear passenger side, you can see the silhouette of a person through the window. This is very pivotal to this case as it goes forward, especially towards the end.
192. So you want to tell me what's going on then?
Okay, let me explain what that is, what I believe it to be, and I've seen people do this kind of thing before. This diamond position is similar to what you see on the back of a dollar bill, and it's kind of a ceiling of energy or claiming authority and the whole circle of domination. And I see he's wearing a kufi on his head. That might be part of this because a lot of the Moorish sovereigns fall under a different sect. You can look at jewelry that they wear, certain verbiage that they use, and the clothing, and they do those kind of symbols as well. I'm not 100% sure he is, but it seems like it.
I was coming from the beach. I was getting over in the left lane. This asshole speeds around me and cusses at me. So I come over here to McDonald's and I tell him, I said, look, you were behind me. You were following me. So that means you need to wait to see what I'm going to do before you try to speed around me. He got in the far left lane, so I got in the far left lane behind him. And I came over and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me?
Okay.
Just that simple.
So
he was behind me.
Because he's cussing at you, you punched him in the mouth.
And I'm going to tell you why. It's because from here forward, y'all going to learn to respect what we are on Earth.
Ooh, interesting. Listen to that. Y'all gonna learn to respect who we are on Earth. Propensity to violence alleged by the other person. A no person because he never got out of the car. This is a guy that I would definitely have the hairs on the back of my neck standing up, ready for whatever could happen.
That shit was uncalled for. I was in front of him, so that means that wherever I go, if he's behind me, he needs to wait until I decide where I'm gonna go.
Go ahead.
I was getting in the lane, the only left lane that was open. He was trying to speed around me to get to the far left lane. That lane wasn't even open yet, just to get to fucking McDonald's. And he came beside us and just started cussing at us. I was like, okay. I came over here to the lot and I asked him, I said, what was the purpose of you cussing at me?
Where was he standing when you punched him? Was he like at your window?
He was sitting in his car right here. I walked over to the car and I asked him, I said, look, what was the purpose of you cussing at me? You were behind me and you had to wait until I moved, and whatever I did, you decide what you're going to do after that. He started cussing. He said, well, you need to learn how to fucking drive. I said, well, you're gonna learn how to respect what I am on Earth. And what I stand for on Earth right now, y'all better stop messing with us. Y'all better stop messing with us. That guy, he got judged today. And if you knew who I was, you would know why he got judged. And if you knew the shit that he was into before this incident, this day, everything happens for a reason. Nothing.
Is somebody out with him over there?
This is not an act. It is performative, but I believe that this guy really is, like, he's holding up this kind of Ankh Egyptian looking cross, which is also kind of part of this whole thing that I've seen before in the past. And there's a spiritual part that they believe that's connected to the misinterpretation of the laws, especially UCC. And this kind of mix can be very, very dangerous because the propensity of violence obviously is there with this guy, allegedly.
Everything happens for a reason. And y'all need to stop getting involved in people's personal business, because all that does is just create more situations where people don't have to take responsibility for the shit they do.
You understand when you make contact with somebody, it's considered a battery. So we got the call, so we have to investigate it. And that's what we're here to do.
Look, he verbally abused me, so that's battery.
Okay.
Would you write a statement on saying what
happened? Listen, I'm not getting involved with y'all. We handle that ourselves. We're two grown fucking men. We don't need to be policed. We don't need to be controlled. Well, we're not in preschool.
Yes, sir.
We're two grown men.
I appreciate
I handled my business like I was supposed to.
I appreciate your opinion on the matter, but he has a different opinion.
Okay.
And as a man, he can have that.
And whatever his opinion is, if he wants to write down stuff for y'all, then he can. I don't have to do that. I'm not getting involved with y'all. I'm telling you what you want to know.
Okay.
I'm cooperating with you, but I'm not getting out of my car.
Okay.
I'm not writing nothing down. All I had to do was deal with him. That was my problem. I dealt with it.
Okay. Are there any weapons in the vehicle? Any guns, knives, grenades, anything like
I
that?
am a spiritual being. I don't do no smoking, no drinking. I don't need no guns. I don't need none
Okay.
of that stuff.
It's just a yes or no. I just want to know if you got any weapons in the car. That's all I'm looking
no
for.
drugs, no guns, no alcohol, no nothing.
Okay, perfect. That's all I'm asking. You from Virginia?
Yes, I
What
am.
brings you down here?
I'm camping. My son and I retired, and we came down
Okay.
here for peace.
You retired military?
I was in the military, but I retired.
What branch of
from
the military?
Navy.
Navy? Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
How many years you spent in the Navy?
I was in 2 years, and I ran a business. Well, I ran several businesses, 16 years. I
Okay.
was a realtor. I had a commercial cleaning business and a landscape and lawn care business.
Okay.
I retired, so I can go on a spiritual journey.
Okay.
This is the type of shit that I'm dealing with. So that's
I got nothing against your spiritual journey, man.
I deal with all this stuff. I dealt with the problem. I already fixed that.
There's a very key red flag, and most military people notice. As a former Marine, I can tell you what I noticed. He said he was in for 2 years. There's no 2-year enlistment in the military. If people were in for 2 years, many times, and I don't know what happened with this person, they separate from the military for one of several reasons. It could be medical, it could be disciplinary, or it could be that this guy really never was in. I don't know, and I'm not suggesting he was, but I've never seen a 2-year enlistment in the United States military. Red flag.
If he wants to run around cussing at people and being mad at people because that little baby can't have his way, then he gets what he gets. Period.
Okay, well, that's not always the way the law sees it, though. You understand that, right?
And let me tell you something about your law. If you go back and actually study your law, none of these laws
I have studied my law.
they have expired. The statute of limitations on all American laws have already expired.
Good.
20 years from 1776. And furthermore,
Careful.
how are we as citizens on land operating in maritime law?
Okay, all right, well, let me go ahead and step out the vehicle for me.
I'm not getting out of my
What's your
vehicle.
name, sir?
What did I do?
Can I get your name?
I gave you my ID. He's got my
Hey,
ID.
this is what we're going to do. We're going to get you out of the car. We're going to talk to them, get his side of the story.
Why do I gotta get out of my car to talk to him? Is he out? Look, I'm not
he's out
going to
over there.
because you guys are going too far
No,
with
sir.
this.
No.
You're going too far. I am not doing anything to anybody.
I'm trying to be cordial. We're trying to expect you to be cordial.
What you want to do is control me. I'm not going to let you do that.
Listen,
I'm
you
going to
committed
sit
a
right
battery.
here.
You
I am
committed a
talking
battery.
to both of you like you
You
want
are,
me
yes,
to.
sir. In
He
the state
verbally
of
abused
Florida,
me.
that's against the law.
Okay, it's against
So
my law for me to be talked to like he talked to me.
I understand.
And I follow universal law, which trumps all this mess that y'all got going on here. So, like I said, you don't have no jurisdiction over me. You are on my earth. And if I decide to do something about it, I can right now. You need to understand what this is.
I understand
And you
what
need
it
to
is.
understand who I am.
Yes,
and
sir.
you need to understand that I have a power that I can use right now on both of you if you don't stop messing with me.
Threaten us. We're not here threatening you.
I'm not.
Okay?
You are threatening me.
No,
You're telling
sir.
me you
We're
can.
asking
By
you.
law, I
We're
can do this.
asking
Well,
you.
by my law, I have the right to do
We're
what I need to
asking
do.
this. We're asking you, please make it easier on everybody. We get this out of
Why
the way.
do I have to do? Why do I have to get out of my vehicle? I'm not. If I'm in my vehicle, you safe. I'm safe. Everybody's safe.
Is this your son back here?
Yes, it is.
Hey,
And
he's
this
being
is.
completely cordial. Everything's being good, okay? He's fine.
Why won't y'all let him get in here?
But there's no reason. We're trying to get you out. We're not going to let him get
Why
in.
do I need to get out? If I'm not under arrest, why do I need to get out?
Because there's a possibility of you being under arrest.
This officer is doing a really good job. He's very respectful, but he's also matter of fact. He let this go on a little bit longer than a lot of cops would have, but he's still on it as far as opening the door, ready to engage the subject, and also de-escalating with the son. But think about this. At this point, we still have a go to a maybe person, and I can tell you, it's going to get more interesting as this goes along with this guy.
Why do y'all have to arrest me?
For committing battery, sir. But we have to investigate that. And you doing the way you're doing it is making it more difficult for us. More difficult on you. It's more difficult on your son. You're here on vacation. We're trying to work our way through it. Okay.
Listen, guys.
Listen. There's no listening. Just be cordial. Step out of the vehicle and let's figure this out. Okay.
One thing I want y'all to understand is I'm not going to jail over some of that pet. If two men in the street can't handle their business, if he's big enough to run his mouth to anybody he runs into and can just say whatever he wants to say out of his mouth, there's consequences for that. He suffered the consequences. And if y'all get in the way of his judgment, you bring it on yourself. And I'll get out. But I'm telling you,
Thank you, I appreciate it.
what you're doing is bringing it on yourself.
If you wouldn't mind standing right here by him. Okay, what I want you to do is turn around, place your hands behind your back.
Look, you don't have to do all of that.
You pull away from me.
This is why y'all, this is why.
Hey, back up. Back up. Fuck off. Go ahead and tase him.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back right now. Right now.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why is all this mess? I'm not doing anything.
Don't you tense up on me or we're going to the ground. Do you understand? Listen, we gave you the opportunity to go nicely and peacefully. You want to resist, you want to pull away, this is what happens.
I did not pull away from you.
You absolutely did. Now you're catching an additional charge. You're going to be placed under arrest for battery day as well as resist officer. Do you understand that?
Have a seat.
When it comes to your soul, I hope you know it's mine.
Okay, great. Fantastic.
Is it the son ran up on us?
Did he?
Yeah.
Good. He can go
I heard tase him.
He ran up on y'all's back. Whenever I went to grab him, he pulled back, closed his fist up at me, and whenever I went to grab him, he swung at me. It's good. That's assault LEO, right? Yeah. Searching his ride, like I said, smell weed here.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely smell it. I just can't believe we were trying to I tried to talk him out of it, you see? I tried.
You're hella patient, man.
Yeah.
You got knives all in there. You got knives all in here. I'm going to check his, make sure they're all double locked up. And he says one of them's too tight, so. All right, which one's tight one you said? This one? All right, is that better? All right, hold tight me 1 second, all right? Is that better? Okay.
How about you go ahead and set that one?
All right, you already search him down?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to check him in the room real quick. Anyways, poke, stick, and stab me? Anything sharp going to poke, stick, and stab me? No. All right.
He called the original plane on 217 calling because we were going. They were supposed to be going.
We'll walk over here to the driver's side of the car, okay? How tall are you, my man?
6'3".
You about 6'5", 6'6". I'm 6'2". All right, slide on in for me right there, okay? I know it's going to be a tight fit because you're taller. I apologize for the fit. I know it's not cozy. All right, seatbelt's optional. You want a seatbelt or no? How about you, sir? Seatbelt or no? Okay, all right, sit tight with me.
What's up, man?
I was turning in to go get something to eat. I went to go turn off the bridge to take a right.
Right.
This guy cut me off. I tried to go around him, get away from him. He followed me here. I turned in here. Used my blinkers the whole time. And I noticed he was using his blinkers the whole time. He followed me. I went through the drive-thru. I was going to get something to eat. He got on the other side and said, I'm going to teach you some manners, blah, blah, blah. He proceeded to get out of his vehicle and just...
Did you ever get out of your car? Okay.
I had my seatbelt on the whole time.
Okay. You got your ID on you? Do you want to pursue charges on him for battery?
Find him.
Oh, we've got him.
Yeah, I want him. We can't do this to people.
3 officers, a sergeant, unknown other resources that are dedicated to this call where this guy could have simply complied from the very beginning. And what's really sad is this is allegedly this guy's son who now is in the back of a police car and arrested. Generational stupidity and unfair because the sins of the father. This kid's quoting stuff just like his dad, and to some degree he sees his dad getting arrested where he thinks for something unjustified, so he jumps into the fray. Share this video with someone that you believe that it will help, and like and subscribe.